Hi everyone, welcome back to Beef Reacts, and it has been a long time. It's been a long time since we last talked. It hasn't. Um, my video over the weekend got blocked, so the RWBY World of Remnant Volume 3, or Season 3, I'm going to post up there somewhere. It should come in like 10 seconds ago, honestly, but it's going to be up there. Click it if you haven't watched it. If you have, all good. Might have gotten missed just because the copyright system of YouTube doesn't like me, and I don't like it. But unimportant. What is important is what we're doing today. We're doing Volume 4's entire soundtrack today, and we have not a long road ahead of us. We had the depressing, hard vibes of last volume, and now we're going to be listening to, starting with Let's Just Live, going on, I think Armed and Ready is the last one, maybe? I'm not sure. But yeah, Jeff Williams always produces a banger, always gives us a good time. And it's just the same thing as normal. Listen through once, then listen through again with commentary. This way we can get both reactions. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, I don't know, words, I say things all the time, just let me know. Let's jump into it and let's have a good time today. Destroyed my eardrums on that one. The fucking change.
Everything is broken. The light's not there anymore. And the story takes an unexpected turn. A friend is suddenly gone. We can cry our lives away, but if they were here, they'd say, go forward, you must keep moving on.
Okay, so starting off with the theme song. At first, I didn't really love it because I didn't, I guess, understand it. I wasn't really thinking in terms of it, but each one of these songs like is a standalone piece, works really well, and as an opening theme, I think it does a good job of setting up your season. And the cool thing about RWBY is that they always do their first time opening at the end. They give you a cold open and don't actually show you the title sequence until way later, actually, till like the end of the episode, which is always really cool to see. But this song itself is just not, when I say, I don't want to say gut wrenching, just say gut wrenching, but like what I mean is after Monty's death, there's the move onward, and then there's the three things that just spell out Monty. I'm gonna see it later. I forgot what it is. I have a really bad memory, and I mean actually horrible, especially when it comes to song lyrics. The worst fucking memory you could possibly imagine. But overall, the song's vibe is just, it perfectly sums up what I think this season was, which was stumbling forward and still making progress in this show, even though that the person who was the brainchild, the mastermind, the big picture seer is not there anymore. So you're just living off of what you think he would want in his memory. And it's like, people say like they talked about the show a lot, and Carrie and Miles talk to Monty constantly about it, and they like know where it's going, and that is true. But you have to think a creator can change their mind on a fucking moment's notice. So as far as I know, Monty could have wanted something in season 3, and then by the time volume 5 rolls around, he would have been like, no, like this actually would be a really cool development, and then go a completely different direction. And I'm not just saying that because it's like I want to be contrarian, or I want to be a part of the crowd that is just like, without Monty it's not the same. It's not it. Whenever I write something, you could ask my friends whenever, because I talk to them constantly about the same bullshit. I always do a thing where I'm like, oh, this would be a good idea, and then like 2 weeks later I come back, I'm like, no, fuck all that, this. And I can only assume, because that's part of the creative process, is the discovery aspect of it, that Monty would probably do the exact same thing. He'd come in and be like, fuck all the shit I just said, we're doing this now. RWBY doesn't just have one scythe gun, she has 4, and it's gonna make sense. Not actually, I'm just saying, like, it's just a thing. Also, I'm just gonna say that the guitar riff in this song is absolutely stellar.
It used to feel like a fairy tale. Now it seems we were just pretending. We fix our world and on our way to a happy ending.
I really love the way the first verse not sets it up, but like acts in this way of like the wording it chooses. Everything used to feel like a fairy tale, and now it seems like they're pretending because they no longer have that picturesque world of adventure and stuff, and it's all bleak. And then we'd fix our world, then on our way to a happy ending. So they're saying they would have stopped the grim and just been done with it. Basically, is what I think it's starting here. I think this might be a song from RWBY's perspective, and I know that seems weird, but I think it is. Like, I think RWBY maybe, like, everyone makes it seem like she's a simple soul or she's that. I think she just pretends to be fucking oblivious, because what's the point in being bleak in a world that's already bleak? There's really no fucking point.
Then it turns out life is far less like a bedtime story than a tragedy with no big reveal of the hero's glory. And it seems we went 3 ways for a game that wasn't fair.
Amen!
Do we just go home? Can we follow through with a hope
I really think this refrain just sums up perfectly a lot of I keep getting my face cut off here. Let's slide it over to the right. Take it back now, y'all. So I think this song really understands, gets it, it's just like when all hope is lost, like let's just live. Let's just take it day by day and go that route. And honestly, just when you're dealing with grief, that is the best way to do it, because that's all you can do. And the weird thing about living day by day is that as long as you're alive, you still have some type of hope. I mean, like, yeah, I mean, technically, because like you could be living or doing something like these are generalities. These aren't the rules. These aren't everybody. People are different. Everyone is different. You're all special fucking snowflakes or some bullshit. But like, ultimately speaking, like it's just the show does a really good job of portraying like grief and hope and what it's like to move on now that you've lost something that genuinely matters to you. And that's a very, it's not a hard theme to portray, but it's a hard theme to portray and do well. And like that's kind of the cool aspect of this.
Inside we're torn apart, but time will mend our hearts. Move on, we're not there yet, so let's just live.
Move onward, not there yet. Spells out Monty. Coolio. Move onward. So I think the move onward. I remember reading a comment that's like said move onward, not there yet, and they were saying like it spells out Monty, so let's just live. And I think the move onward, this is just a personal opinion, so I'm whatever. I think the move onward is what Monty would say to them, like, yeah, he's gone, but like just you gotta keep moving forward. And the not there yet is the response of just RWBY, probably. So the let's just live is just the next step. Like, we're not there yet, so let's just take it day by day and hope for the best.
Can we get back to a happy place? We suffered so much pain and sorrow. After yesterday, is there any way we can trust tomorrow? Will we go through life filled with strife like it's torn and tattered? Can we keep this up when we know that every hope has shattered? And the lesson is in you, that some dreams just can't come true.
I disagree. I fully disagree. I don't. Damn, I'm only like 2 minutes into this 5-minute song. We're okay. Fuck it. We all know today's gonna be a long video. We know it's gonna be about 2+ hours. Fuck it. Who cares? I just disagree with this concept that like some dreams just don't come true. Yeah, that's factual. Some dreams just don't come true, but I think they don't come true because you give up. And like, if you have a justification for why you give up, yeah, you have a justification for why you give up. You still gave up. Like you still gave up. Like it's not about being black and white. It's not about being anything. I have dreams. I gave up on my dreams. Some of them, not all of them. Or my dreams evolved into something else. I've always wanted to do something along the lines of making content. I'm currently doing that. I'm living my dream daily. It's not when I was fucking 15 and wanting to be a Hollywood director. It's different. Gave up on that dream to pursue something honestly better. And like, to say like, oh, some dreams just don't come true, it's like, it makes the assumption that like, no matter what you do or how you work at it, it's not going to come true. And I disagree with that philosophy. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying I disagree with it. It's a personal disagreement, and it's part of what I guess makes me me and other people them. Like, you just go at it and you fucking work at it until you can't work anymore. And when you find a roadblock, you have 3 options. You stop and you turn around and you look for a different path. You look for a way around or circumvent it. You walk right through it. Or, I think I said you had 3. You might even have 4. You just stop there and give up and just fucking settle. That's the 4th option. And typically when the wall looks the highest it possibly can be and you start climbing over it and you fall back down, normally after the first fall is when people settle. And that's the sad reality, is that settling is just part of life in a way.
When it finally falls and the battle's through, when our faith is gone,
Disagree.
there's nothing left to lose. Let's just live day by day, not be conquered by our sorrows. The past can't hold us down, we must break free. Inside we're torn apart, but time will mend our hearts. Move on, we're not there yet, so let's just live.
I
When
love
it
the line.
feels like there's no
Also, I'm gonna say, when this fucking comes in, it is gorgeous. This guitar solo afterwards is fucking gorgeous. Like, it hits. It always hits, baby.
worth living for. Everything is broken. The light's not there anymore. And the story takes an unexpected turn. A friend is suddenly gone.
We call that an inciting incident in storytelling. It's normally what starts the first act. I am dark. I look like fucking Harvey Dent Two-Face right now, with the way half my face is lit and the other half isn't. Jesus Christos, adios meal. It's great how the friend is suddenly gone has a double meaning, because you're talking about Pyrrha and also Monty, so like, dope.
We can
Not dope, but
cry
like, you know,
lives away.
as I
But
did.
if they were here, they'd say, go forward, you must keep moving on.
Mm-hmm. With it. First off, guitar solo is sick. I also love the little vocals, like just the yelling in the background, because I feel like you can really not get the sorrow, but you get what it's going for. You get the vibes.
Just one day, let's forget about our problems. Let's fall in love with life and just be free.
What she's describing here is regaining hope. Like, I hope people did not. I hope people, dumbass. I'm just gonna say I hope people fuck it. I hope people like understand that that's literally what it's talking about, is reclaiming hope even after a tremendous loss, because it still exists. And like, it's like it's always like a crazy thing to see people with like very hardened hearts. Not because it's like bad or because it's whatever. And I know that's like a very weird terminology, but it's a real thing. It's you have some people that will always only focus on the negative and will never focus on the good, and then you have other people that like Beef, you're describing pessimism versus optimism. I'm not. Those things are outlooks on life and like viewing the bright side and bad things. I am just saying that there are people that typically have a very like grateful attitude towards the day every day, even when their life fucking sucks. They just have a grateful day. Maybe I am describing optimism. I don't fucking know. I'm stupid. And then you have other people that just don't, and they're not bad people. They're not wrong. Like, they're allowed to feel how they feel. Like, it's a matter of perspective, and it's a matter of just going through the day. Like, I don't know. I don't really think there's ever a use for looking at the negatives in life, because what the fuck's the point? like, yeah, today's pretty fucking shitty. I only got like 3 hours of sleep. That fucking sucks. Move on. I also, woke up today. I also am getting to record a video and do the thing I love every single day. Like, it just... get to break down storytelling for everyone. And for fuck's sakes, you'll listen. That's insane. That's so cool. Like, it's a difference of opinion and outlook, and I think that's kind of what this is. It's in the face of great despair, be hopeful and keep moving forward through it. Like, I don't know. I've never liked that whole quote with, Nietzsche. Holy shit, we're at 22 minutes for 5 minutes. Don't care. We just keep pushing. I never really liked the Nietzsche quote about staring into the abyss, because eventually the monster looks back at you, or the abyss stares back at you. Butchered the quote, but it's always seemed very weird to me, because why would you stop and stare into a void? Like, why would you ever... You're stopping at the precipice of infinite in this quote, because the void is the infinite, it's the unknown, it's the cosmos, technically. So you're stopping there and you're staring out, and then eventually the infinite will gaze back into you, which begs the question, if it's going to gaze back into you, does the infinite now have a personality? Does the monster that is within the infinite have that personality? Does it have all those things? I've always liked the idea of persisting through it, as in you walk through the void, and on the other side you'll be made into something greater than you could ever imagine, because you have to walk through the, like, not the cosmos, you can't walk through fucking space, but like you're talking about metaphysical concepts like a void, like the infinite, like you're staring at this precipice of something that is terrifying and unknown, and you're freezing up. And I think the quote, honestly, is less about you becoming a monster because you're staring at great evil. It's a lot more about, if you stop and you freeze in the face of the unknown and the things that can cause great evil, yes, you eventually will become evil. But if you persist through and you walk through that void and you go through like all that shit, you can either be stopped, slayed, or become something better. And I'm a big proponent of always becoming something better.
The sun will never fade. The night won't steal our day. Let's dance in light. The night won't steal our day.
I fucking love that line, dude.
Dance and laugh and love and let's just live.
And now we're at Like Morning Falls Night with this very interesting art of Sun and Blake. Which, by the way, I still love them together.
You don't know what it's like to live in shadows. Always regretting what you've done. Spending time counting every little mistake, knowing it's always easier to run.
Don't have to spend your life looking backward. We've been through this over and over again. You can't just wish it away. The past is the past, it'll never change. That was before, this is now. And when we have a chance to make it better if we try.
Oh, but I will not endanger one more friend.
You're free to do the things you want, but listen, so am I.
I made my choice.
And now I make it mine.
Go where you need to
feel, what I see, what's going through my mind, how it feels being me. All the struggles, all the fights, long days, longer nights, trying to search for this happiness, lost in the lights. But it seems that it's all just out of my sight, just out of my reach. Can't seem to get right, like I'm cursed with the turbulence placed in my life. Can't push a pull, it's stuck up in this pulpit cycle of pain. All the stress in my brain, I'm just trying to maintain, keep from going insane. But no matter what I do, the cries go unheard, yet I still believe in you. Every breath, every word, every smile, every glance could be another chance that you finally see the love that is me. So until that time, I'll follow every day, every step of the way, and continue to say,
Damn. Okay. My immediate reaction, I love Sun. I can't say I hate Blake because there's too many people that stand Blake, but like what I mean. In real life, I know me and Blake would not get along whatsoever. I just can tell you that from experience. I probably would end up married to the girl, but me and her would disagree about literally everything, and I know that for a fact. And it's like, it's a weird thing because it's not that I don't understand her character and I don't understand her thought process. I just think it's insanely immature and childish. I think it's very stupid, and I think that it is selfish and cowardly to a certain extent. Like, there's nothing wrong with running away when you are like, what's noble in dying in a place when you can go out and help other people if you just made a decision to run and you didn't lose something greater by running. Like you used to have, and you still do to a certain extent, like, people like hate honor cultures and hate the idea of like honor, but like honor culture is like a very big thing to just certain people, like certain groups of people, and like having that honor is a valuable thing. So like not running away is important. But like you have Blake who's just out here and like just, I rolled my eyes at the stuff she was saying because it's fucking stupid. Like, honestly, out of everyone, I think Black Sun is a better ship than fucking Bumblebee right now. Not because it's like anything specific. I think there's just been more time dedicated to it at this moment, and the moments we have with Blake and gang are like few and far between. At the end of the day, like, the foil between Adam and Sun are so fucking like interesting to me, because you have like Adam and Sun both like desire Blake in like very different ways, and like that's interesting. Do I think she's kind of a pick-me? A little bit. Like, and like I don't mean pick-me in the sense of like traditional, I mean it as in like she's just very much like, have you ever seen a romantic comedy and the main girl is different because she's from a small town and has big world dreams and she wants to go out and see the world and adventure, and she's all into activism and she's all into giving a fuck, and like she's kind of the fucking worst? Like, you think she's great, but she's kind of the worst. Like in 13 the musical. Yeah, I'm bringing up 13 the musical. Fuck you think. The main chick that the dude talks to that he's friends with, she's the fucking worst. She really is. Like, I hate her. Like, I don't like her at all. Like, I don't like a lot of those characters, not because they're bad. It's not because they're badly written. The point is that they're well written. I just don't fuck with them on a personal level. I've never fucked with people like Blake on a personal level for the sole fact that, like, dog, your best fucking friend, who a lot of people think that you are in love with, lost her fucking arm. And your decision wasn't to be there for her. Your decision was to say, let's get the fuck out of Dodge. No. You lose the right to have any moral authority in that conversation. Everywhere I go, people are gonna get hurt. Yep. I forgot. Did you sign up to be fucking dentists or to fight deadly fucking monsters every day? Somebody's gonna get hurt eventually. That's the nature of the fucking world, you dumb bitch. Like, are you just, I don't get it. I can't look at this character and think of anything other than just dumb bitch currently. And like, that's not even saying she's a badly written character. I'm saying that she's a very well written character, but like getting this inner look at her fucking thought process makes me just go, yeah, you're stupid. Like, you're just not, you're fucking dumb. Like, to be coming out and being like, I had the capability to stop other people from getting hurt, and instead of using that capability, because somebody who I love lost their arm due to somebody who was abusive towards me cutting their fucking arm off, and I'm going to punish the person who lost the arm, who cares about me and wants my company, instead of doing what exactly? To go home and cry to your parents and apologize? Like, that's a great step. I still think you should have been with Yang. I think Sun, honestly, here is the smartest fucking character, and I'm very happy he is here to be her foil and say, like, you are selfish, because if he wasn't there, I promise you, I would fucking hate Blake's character so much more. Not even from a standpoint of, like, I hate her because she's badly written. I hate her because she's well written, and at this moment in time, even if it's justified, I'm not supposed to like her. And, like, I'm being so serious. If you're, like, you may have 5 more volumes of experience, and she may get better, and she may be whatever. Currently, I'm not supposed to like like Blake, so I'm not gonna like Blake. It's as simple as fucking that. This piano to start, though, is so fucking decadent.
You don't know what it's like to live in shadow.
How do you know that?
Always regretting what you've done.
How do you know that?
Spending time counting every little mistake, knowing it's always easier to run.
You don't know that. You can't make those decisions.
Don't have to spend your life looking backward.
God, he's the only one making sense!
We've been through this over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just wish it away. The past is the past, it'll never change. That was before, this is now. And when we have a chance to make it better if we try.
Oh, but I will not endanger one more friend.
You're free to do the things you want, but listen, so am I.
I love how her response to this is to just this is like a personal gripe. If there's one thing in this world I fucking cannot stand, it is when you do something for another person and, you know, it was a nice thing or it was just a whatever thing, and then, like, the response to doing that is, well, I never asked you to do it. Yeah, you didn't have to. I still fucking did. And, like, it makes it, like, very, like, it's not even just, like, an ungrateful thing, and it's like, well, if you're doing something in the means to, you know, get a thank you, then you're doing it for the wrong reasons. No, I don't expect a thank you, it'd be appreciated. I've never expected a thank you from like doing a nice thing for another person. But if your response to people doing nice things to you is saying, I never asked you to do it, and you still proceed to fucking take advantage of the nice things they've done to you, you're a taker, you're the problem, and you're kind of a piece of shit. You just kind of are. It'd be like it's really not hard to say 2 words. It really isn't that fucking hard to say thank you. And like, I'm not even like trying to sit here and say that to like Blake or like this character. I'm saying in general, like, it's a shitty thing to do. And like, no one's ever gonna get hurt because of what I did, and I won't ever allow someone to do that. It's like, okay, you made your choice. I am willing to lay my life on the line for you because I like you, and I care about you, and I want you to be happy. Whatever asked you to do that, which is basically what she's getting at. And the response, like, it's like, okay, or you could just say thank you. It's really that fucking simple. Like, Jesus. Thank you. I will say that Sun is the definition of an unconditional love, and I'm not even gonna... He's a good example of it right now. He may not be in the future, but at the moment in time, like, he's very good at just trying to understand Blake and get her to open up and do those types of things. Like, whether or not it's like a courtship, like, it is a beautiful friendship, and it's something that should be just admired and talked about and fucking, you know, made known.
Hard to know when to turn when life's a disaster. Trying to start all over again. So much shame, so much time that just feels wasted. Feeling like now could never make up for them.
Bitch, you are fucking 19 in a world where people can live to be fucking 50. You haven't even lived half your life. I don't even know why I said 50, 70, 80, fucking who knows. You are 19, and you're sitting there and being like, when your entire life has been a mistake, you were a child who was put into a cult. Well, not a cult. A activist group by your father through peaceful protest who taught you how to fight. And then you were put into the radicalization of that group afterwards, fighting for those rights, and then manipulated and abused by some dude. And, like, listen, I'm not going to sit there and be like, I get the perspective. I have the benefit of hindsight and, you know, not being a fucking fictional character, hopefully. And so, like, cool. You're just go to therapy. Just literally just fucking see a therapist at this point. Like, this is ridiculous.
Life's not a game you can play to get even. We all make mistakes, but we need to move on.
He's spitting! He's just fucking spitting!
Forgiving yourself is the only way.
Yes!
Look ahead, yesterday is gone.
Yes!
You can be selfless, but you're not.
I refuse to risk another's pain again.
I'm sorry, but, like, literally, Sun deserves better. Like, the man is spitting wise beyond his years, genuinely caring, a fucking himbo king. And, like, the crazy part is that I don't, like, I know I keep saying I hate Blake, I hate this, I hate that, but, like, it's not genuine hate. It's more of, like, you know, like, when you see somebody who you care about, or, like, one of your friends is just doing some fucked up shit, and you're like, I don't like that, that's fucked up, I kind of hate that you're doing that, but, you know, you want them to do better and you want them to have a better situation going on. Yeah, it's part of the character arc. I understand that. But again, I'm supposed to not like her right now. I don't fucking like her currently. That's a fucking one job to the writers.
The pain is when you shut me out. Take off on your own. No matter what, you'll never walk alone.
Man just loves the guitar riffs. So do I, but damn.
You'll never understand what I feel, what I see, what's going through my mind, how it feels being me. All the struggles, all the fights, long days, longer nights, trying to search for this happiness, lost in the life, but it seems that it's
What did you just say there? Because I feel like that's poignant as fuck.
you'll never understand what I feel, what I see, what's going
See, you'll never understand what I feel, what I see, what's going through my mind. Okay. Is he saying that you're never going to understand it because fundamentally you aren't me, or you don't understand it because we have a different perspective? That's the first
being
question.
me. All the struggles, all the fights, long days, longer nights, trying to search for this happiness, lost in the life, but it seems that it's all just out of my sight, just out of my reach, can't seem to get right. Like I'm cursed with the turbulence placed in my life, can't push a pull, it's stuck up in this pulpit cycle of pain, all the stress in my brain. I'm just trying to maintain, keep from going insane, but no matter what I do, the cries go unheard, yet I still believe in you, every breath, every
Yet I still believe in you, every breath, every word. But no matter what I do, the cries go unheard. Honestly, the fact that he has such an unshakable faith in her is so beautiful. Like, bless up, son.
word, every smile, every glance could be another chance that you finally see the love that is me. So until that time, I'll follow every day, every step of the way, and continue to say,
I'm gonna say it, Blake, he's got gunchucks. That alone would have caused me to fold. The gunchucks, I would have done things for the just to see the gunchucks in action. I would have done very, very, very inappropriate things. This one is called Bad Luck Charm. Ooh, Crow. A song about Crow. Fuck yeah, baby. And it is not insanely long, so we can probably get it done in under 15. Dope.
Is your reward for being near me? Won't be a friend
banger song. I think the interesting thing is to say the bad luck charm. Like, it's a weird. I can't explain it well, but like, the song kind of made me like think about the idea of like what, not like what is luck, because like it seems like a very odd concept. Like, is it coincidences going in your favor versus not going in your favor? Like, to me, it kind of seems like Crow just fundamentally misunderstands his semblance, honestly. Like, I understand he's old, but, like, and by old, I mean he's had it for a long time. It's just kind of like, okay, so what the fuck is it? You cause bad things to happen to the people around you, or do you just have cause and effect that can be negative, like that allows for negative things to happen? Like, it's a weird thing, because it's like, wouldn't your bad luck be somebody else's good luck? So couldn't that mean that if you cause bad luck for your opponent, you're causing good luck for your team? So wouldn't that also mean that you're a good luck charm by that definition? Like, why is it only a bad luck charm? Is it because you just don't like the fact that you can cause people you love to get hurt? Or you just kind of fundamentally, like, it doesn't track completely to me. Like, have you trained it, or have you always just been scared of it? And that's, like, I'm not just saying that to be like, oh, therefore Crow has never worked on it or never done whatever. I'm sure he has. He's a fucking he's a hunter, and he's been a hunter for a long time. But like, how do you just say like, no, I only ever cause bad luck for myself and the people around me? It's like, okay, it could still be somebody, like, bad luck is just, it's like a subjective idea. So like, how is it just bad? Like, that's the part that doesn't make sense. Also, this opening beat just fucking wild to me.
Is your reward for being near me? Won't be a friend when I'm around.
And to me, it just screams that he was just taught from a young age to be afraid of himself. That's like, it's just kind of like the vibe that I get. Is just like, he was scared of himself, and then that fear kind of manifests in the semblance where he gets other people like it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy in a sense.
Before the tragedies that follow, the situations that surround, I'm I cannot lie. I'll change the color of your life. I don't mean to bring you pain, but I will just why I can't explain.
I'd argue the countless people that you have saved throughout your life would beg to fucking differ.
I'll just bring you home. On curse like hell and albatross on my mirror broken. Sing and sing, I'm your bad luck charm. Hang my head and count the sorrow. On every day you need a light. To see some fortune in tomorrow.
I'm sorry, but how cool would it be if there was a shot sequence where it was somebody trapped in a mirror in a situation where they feel like they have no, they're in like the worst part of their life, they're having just a really bad day, having really bad luck, and their response to it is to reclaim their fate and reclaim that decisions are theirs, and it's not really luck, it's not really fate, it's just choice, and you're choosing to outlook how you want to, and they're symbolically reclaiming themselves and reclaiming their luck by like punching through a mirror. That'd be sick. Sorry, you ever have like a line that sparks your imagination? I think if you go back probably a minute, you'll watch my eyes flicker and just like me creating an entire shot sequence in my head. My apologies. I fuck with it heavy. I wish Crow had more confidence. That's really all it is. The dude's dope as fuck. It just sucks that, Semblance is causing misfortune for other people. Weird way for that to manifest. Oh my goodness, I apologize for everyone listening in headphones. The fact that I just punched my mic in the face. Doesn't have a face, but it probably in the condenser, actually. The next song is This Life Is Mine, and I am hype because any song about Weiss makes me hype. Yeah, I get why people say Weiss is best girl this season. It makes sense.
There's a part of me that's desperate for changes, tired of being treated like a pawn. Well, there's a part of me that stares back from inside the mirror, part of me that's scared I might be wrong, that I can't be strong. Amazing how you conquered me, chained me in serenity, and made me say the world the way you told me to. But I was young and didn't have a way to know the truth. Born to live your legacy, existing just to fill your needs, a casualty of this so-called family that you have turned into a travesty. But I don't intend to suffer any longer. Here's where your dominion falls apart. I'm shattering the mirror that kept me split in pieces, that stood between my mind and my heart. This is where I'll start. I'm not your pet, not another thing you own. I was not born guilty of your crimes. Your riches and your influence can't hold me anymore. I won't be possessed, burdened by your royal test. I will not surrender. This life is shame that it took so long to rescue me from the guilt you used to tie me to your family tree. I guess your training failed, you're not in charge, I'm free. Your patriarchal prison won't hold me. Now this conversation's finally over. Mirror, mirror, now we're done. I pulled myself together now. My mind and heart are one. Fly me away. I'm not your pet, not another thing you own. I was not born guilty of your crimes. Your riches and your influence can't hold me anymore. I won't be possessed, burdened by your royal test. I will not surrender. This life is
Damn, Weiss went hard. I also think it's really interesting how I could be wrong, but Mirror Mirror Part 1 and Part 2, it's very piano, very slow, it's very restrained, it's very restricted. Here, when we see her shatter the mirror, we get a glimpse into, I guess, what Weiss's personality really is, which is not unhinged, but goofy, very outward, very expressive, very much like out of this life. And her, like, her saying her heart and her mind are one, I don't think the mirror represented the heart and mind. I think it was kind of more along the lines of, you had a part of her that was trying to uphold an image of herself, but the image the image is being upheld by a broken mirror. So like, there's cracks, there's fumbles, there's things everywhere that don't allow her to live up to this ideal image of herself. So now she has to accept that it's not real and break, not out of the prison, but like break out of that image and become her, let herself be who she wants to be. And that's like a very fascinating idea. And we start with what we're familiar with, like the mirror, not opening, but like thought, and we transition, not slowly, but we build into what she wants to be. Very, very fucking cool.
Can you hear me?
Ooh, cracking my back.
Reach you. Are you even listening?
Is the mirror? Who is the mirror? oh, the mirror is her, like her personality. Damn, tough. And she's trying to reach it. Damn. Look at me picking up on context clues.
There's a part of me that's desperate for changes.
Oh, in case he fucking kills this.
Tired of being treated like a pawn. But there's a part of me that stares back from inside the mirror. Part of me that's scared I might be wrong.
So I think of you guys ever see like Gary Vee clips? I remember there's one that I just fundamentally think it's insane. It's I might be lying, but I'm not wrong, which I think is such an insane thing to say. Like, I'm more of a proponent of the whole I might be wrong, but I'm not lying. Like, it's better to be factually incorrect but honest, like using what you do have and at least trying to honestly reason something out, to be truthful and to get what's, get at least it's better to be wrong but like honest and a fool than it is to be a fucking charlatan who lies and isn't wrong. Well, if you're not wrong, that doesn't mean you're right. It just means that you're not wrong. Like it's a weird standard and metric to go by. It just means that you're good at manipulating words to mean whatever the fuck you want them to mean, honestly. But like it's such an odd thing. So like her being like, part of me is scared I might be wrong. Well, yeah, you could be wrong, but you're not. Like, it's still worth pursuing. Like, you being wrong is still worth pursuing at the end of the day.
That I can't be strong.
Also, every song here is fucking long, dude. Like 5-minute bangers.
Amazing how you conquered me, chained me in serenity, and made me say the world the way you told me to. But I was young and didn't have a way to know the truth. Born to live your legacy, existing just to fill your needs, a casualty of this so-called family that you have turned into a travesty.
Fuck you, Jock. Thank you.
But I don't intend to suffer any longer.
I just it forces me to have to highlight the differences between fucking Weiss and Blake right now, because it's like they've done it in inverse. And like Weiss is literally taking action for her life and going out and letting her be her. And like that is like, you're supposed to like Weiss right now. I fucking love her. Like I like the dichotomy between the two characters honestly a lot. I think it's really well done and it's pretty coolly handled.
Here's where your dominion falls apart. I'm shattering the mirror that kept me split in pieces, that stood between my mind and my heart. This is where I'll start.
I want a Nicholas Schnee song in the next volume. I deserve it. I want something a la How Bad Can I Be, but like positive. Like I want Nicholas Schnee to be singing How Bad Can I Be, but positive.
Another thing you own. I was not born guilty of your crimes. You're
I love how when she says, I'm not gonna surrender, this life is mine, we get this fucking guitar riff. Like, this entire song has been building to her being fed up with being in the mirror and having to look at that, breaking through the fucking mirror and saying, I'm not gonna do it, and then we get this dope-ass fucking guitar solo. Yes. I am so with it.
Shame that it took so long to rescue me from the guilt you used to tie me to your family tree. I guess your training failed, you're not in charge, I'm free. Your patriarchal prison won't hold me.
With it.
Now this conversation's finally over. Mirror, mirror, now we're done. I pulled myself together now.
I fucking love that line. I like it, just
Finally over. Mirror,
so good.
now we're done. I pulled myself together now. My mind and heart are one.
Fuck yeah, Weiss.
Love the way.
Such a banger.
I'm not your pet, not another thing you own.
The fucking emphasis on the I'm not your pet. God damn, dude. Such good. I'm not a musician, but damn, if I was, I'd be fucking. I could break this down better, but damn, is it good? Damn.
Guilty of your crime. Your riches and your influence can't hold me anymore. I won't be possessed, but if I am obsessed, I will not surrender. This life is
Worth. The next song is going to be Home by Home feat Casey Lee Williams by Jeff Williams. Damn, okay. This is his own song. This is going to be an insanely long video, not even from me, just the fact that each song is over 5 fucking minutes. Insanity. I'm actually going to check this for a second, because I need to know. We got 4 songs left. Damn, dude. Just long. I think we're going to be coming in around the 2 hour and 15 minute mark. Just realistically. Home. I'm hoping for a song about John and Pyrrha. No, Crow. Damn. Why Crow?
hush your cries, close your eyes, stay with me. Let's just dream quietly of what might be. Calm your fear, I'll be near to you. I'll cling. Rest, my friend. Time can mend goal. I don't know what path we will be shown, but I know that when I'm with you, I'm at home. Yes, I know that when I'm with you, I'm at home. There's a quiet place in my embrace, a haven of safety where I'll dry your tears, shelter here in my care. But even when we stumble, and someday when we fall, what I will remember that I had you through it all. I don't know where we should go, just feeling farther from our goal. I don't know what path we will be shown, but I know that when I'm with you, I'm at home. Yes, I know that when I'm with you, I'm at home. Yes, I know that when I'm with you, I'm at home.
So here's the thing with this song. I think it might be my favorite. Just as of right now, I think this song may be my favorite from this album. I think it's beautiful. I think it is a heartwarming. It's just, there's really not much for me to talk about, so I'm not going to do an in-depth analysis of this one specifically, because I would just end up saying the exact same thing, and genuinely, like, when I say the exact same thing, I mean just the same thing throughout the entire song. Like, it is, I think, a beautiful song about just what it's like to love somebody else, or what it's like to be a parent and love somebody else, and just that feeling. And if you have that feeling, it is great. Like, this song made me think of the person who makes me always feel like I'm at home, and I think that's what it's supposed to. It's just, it makes you feel like the ability to remember the people that made you feel that secure and safe, and just kind of took everything away, if not for a fleeting moment. So yeah, this song was fantastic. Like I said, I think how I'm probably gonna do it going forward is just kind of pick and choose the songs I want to do more analysis on, or do another listen to. Not that this song is bad. Like I said, it is going to, I'm adding this to my playlist, like, either, if not immediately, as I'm doing the in-between of this, or like afterwards. Like, I just think it's so beautifully sung. It's very well written. It's just it's awesome. But it's not, there's not much for me to talk about besides just, it really adds to this idea of the unconditional love that you can have for somebody else, and I think it's very beautiful. And now we're at a Yang song, and as everyone knows, I'm Yang Gang. I love Yang. She's the fucking best. And we're going to be listening to the fucking Armed and Ready. I didn't say it before, but question below. Considering his bad luck semblance is Crow's thing, do you think he's ever caused a miscarriage? Just being around a pregnant woman, using his semblance. That's unlucky to some people. So, like, do you think it's ever happened? It's a weird fucking question to ask, but it's a Beef original, so have fun writing that down.
It happens every night. I watch my world ignite. If there's no waking from this nightmare.
What a great fucking line.
The teacher's always said, the place I can't forget. The hidden eyes that I can feel My eyes are open wide. I'm racing to her side. There's nothing that I won't do for her. But this is not
I'm pretty sure that was the end of the song, so I want to get back. I love how it starts with this slow piano that gives you this idea of where her mental space is, and we slowly get the confidence back with her, just musically. Like, I think it's very well done. Overall, this song I think is kind of fucking awesome, because as you know, I love Yang Gang. I think it has one line about... Alright, here's the thing with shipping. The Bumblebee versus Black Sun, right? I think those are two legitimate ships that I can see both happening. Black Sun's gotten 2 songs, I think. I think Bumblebee's gotten the 1, but there's more on screen. It's hard because, like, at this, well, we don't know. We just don't know yet. I don't think we will know, but it's interesting. Again, I'm not someone who really gives a fuck about ships unless it actually matters to the story, which neither of these do. It's just kind of like, it's fun to theorize about, but I like the one line in here where it's talking about the love. Wow, my face is fucking itchy, dude.
It happens every night. I watch my world ignite.
Just-
If there's no way,
That fucking so fucking good.
the stage is always set. The place I can't forget. The hidden eyes that I can feel there.
I'm with it.
My eyes are open wide. I'm racing to her side. There's nothing that I won't do for her. But this is not a dream. My mind repeats the scene. I can't forget it, and it's torture. That was before, but not anymore. I've left it behind. As much as I lost, once love across, I found the strength to grow.
Did I miss the one line I wanted to? Found it. My eyes are open wide. I'm racing to her side. There's nothing that I won't do for her. But this is not a dream. My mind repeats the scene. Now, is that because she's in love with her, or is that because they're teammates? I don't know. I don't care. I'm just saying it's an interesting thing.
As much as
No, we're here.
strength to grow.
I
Much more.
really love the way that this sequence of, like, lyrics comes together. It's so pretty to me.
Whisper to aurora. No more crying. It's time for me to soar.
Just the way everything kind of cuts out a little bit, and then you just hear the soar, because it really is just elevating her to a new level. God damn, it's good music.
Feel like I'm finally unbroken. Feel like I'm back from the dead. My strength back in confidence growing. Out of my way 'cause
I mean, for real, put me out in the gym. I'm putting this song on the playlist. It's needed. It is not only needed, it is required.
remember all too well my time of living hell. The night my enemy would conquer. But now I've been set free. Lived through the tragedy. You wish you'd kill me, now I'm stronger.
Yes.
I am the golden one who burns just like the sun. Next time we meet is your disaster. I'll bring the punishment. Your song will be lament. Revenge might have me ever after. My misery, my agony have taught me to find. The pain I went through left me with a newborn pride.
I mean, like, that's kind of the cool thing about her character, is the fact that she is bright even through it. Like, yeah, she had a moment of, like, despair, but honestly, her coming back, her getting stronger, her doing this shit, just a million times cool. Like, not a million times cool. It's such a cool character development for her specifically, and I fuck with it so heavy. Genuinely fuck with it so heavy.
No living in the past.
that's a weird. Call me sweetheart and I'll tear you apart. Just call me sir. Why wouldn't it be madam? I'm just genuinely curious. Like, why wouldn't it just be madam? I guess sir is like senior, maybe. Sircos. I don't know what the fuck sir is short for, but okay. Oh, they're dead. Note to self: learn how to make a strawberry sunrise. That's for later. That's for me. That's for beef time.
It was you who began it. Now you're saying, God damn it. Next time there's no
With the band.
feel like I'm finally unbroken. Oh, now I'm back from the dead. Straight back, good mind is blowing out of my way 'cause I'm
What a banger. What an absolute banger this girl gives me. Did I miss lines? Okay, thank goodness. So our next song is Lusus Naturae. Don't know what the fuck that means, but hey, we're getting close. I think there's one more song after this and we're calling it. So that's that. Not that that's exciting. I love talking to everyone. It just sometimes get to a point where you've been talking for 2 hours and it is just not exhausting. What's the word I'm looking for? It's a lot. It's you kind of run out of things to talk about sometimes. Love the way RWBY looks here, though. Don't like that. Okay, so this is a song about Salem, and I have a couple of theories. Is Salem the reincarnation of that fucking elder god thing? The one of destruction? Because that'd be interesting. That'd be a cool route to go. You have these characters literally fighting gods, because why not? Fuck it. I mean, the maidens are just basically demigods anyway. God, my face is so fucking itchy. At first, I didn't understand what they were doing here, but I really like how they did it. Well, here's the actual question that you're kind of forced to ask. If humanity is the greatest creation of the brothers, or the god things, or whatever the fuck they were, and that's supposed to be the greatest creation in this lore, then why wouldn't, why would the Grimm seek to destroy the life? Wouldn't it be if you're in a world of pure despair that has none of those well, no, because the negative traits attract the Grimm, so if they attract the Grimm to destroy you, then what the fuck is the point? Like, ultimately, it's kind of like your demon dude, your evil whatever, is just kind of like, I'm just like, oh, he's being a dick. Like, it just, logically, that doesn't really track. I'm not saying it has to, I'm just saying, like, okay, so what's the end goal here? Because the Grimm are attracted to negative emotions, so it's created by the guy who likes famine and shit after the dude who makes life, or whatever. They come together, they give humanity these 4 options, like, not 4 options, but, like, creation, destruction, choice, and whatever the 4th one was, I think knowledge. And if they're able to choose, like, if humanity chooses to destroy itself and go in destruction, the Grimm come in and overrun them. So that doesn't make any fucking sense. So you can't make a world where Grimm and humanity actually live together. So, and you also, for what I know, you can't cleanse the Grimm of the fucking negative emotions. There's a lot of things I wish you could do here, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I'm gonna guess that Lusus Naturae is the nature's freak. I guess that's what it means. So she's like the queen of Grimm? Salem's just the queen of Grimm then? Like a little bitch girl? So intelligence I will infuse. How are you giving... So unless you somehow have the intelligence, whatever, are you trying to make Grimm human by taking the maiden powers for yourself and then taking, like, the gifts that were given to humanity away from them and then imbuing them in the Grimm? Because that'd be an interesting story beat. So there's a goal, it's her master plan. I still don't know what the fuck her plan is, and I can't wait to find out what it is and immediately poke holes in how fucking dumb it, like, I can't see how a plan requires the mass murder. I feel like most plans in this world are not good plans if they require a mass murder for them to fucking work, personally. And, like, Am I including war in that? Maybe. I don't fucking know. I'm not really a Machiavellian person. I don't think ends always justify means. They do sometimes, just not always. So if your goal is to redeem the Grimm, you're trying to make them a force for good. Like I said, we've only really seen birds and dogs, and we've also seen Faunus, which again I don't really know how that tracks. We've seen a Gorilla Man, and we've seen Gorilla Grimm. Like, what are there actual fucking animals that Faunus are based on in this world, or do we just not see that? Like, it really makes me ask that question, because if it's based on the fucking Grimm and you're trying to turn the Grimm into actual animals and that's the end story here, cool, but I still don't get it. I disagree. Did they all come together and have to fight Salem at the Great War, and that's why they all bowed to the fucking Veil King, because he's the only one that was actually able to defeat Salem? Is that what happened? I feel like that's what happened. Damn it. There we go. We got the headbang, baby! Banger.
There's a garden.
Oh shit, BMLB. I don't know what the fuck. Oh, Bumblebee?
There's a garden where I go. If you meet me there, no one will know. In the springtime, in the sun, we can be alone without anyone.
Okay, this makes a lot more sense now.
All the butterflies and the birds keep a secret, no they won't say a word, but they watch us and they know, and they're happy as they see our logo. We'll sit for a while as I drink in your smile. It feels like a dream that's come true. My head starts to buzz and my heart fills with love over you. like a serenade. Every word you say has me falling more and more in love with you. Like a pretty beat, you are oh so sweet. Every day is Sunday, tastes like honey. Feel so alive, take me back to the hive. Baby, can't you see? Just to be with me. We could live inside a garden of ecstasy. You could be my queen, I could be your dream. Life's like a fantasy. Maybe set me free. Let me be your bumblebee.
Oh baby, yeah, I get it. Yeah, you have basic confirmation here that they have, they're something. I don't know if they're together, but they're fucking something. And damn, tough L for son, like literally tough L for the kid. But I still don't. Yeah, this is gonna be sacrilege, but I really don't think Blake loves Yang all that fucking much, or she just doesn't give a fuck. Because again, I'm sorry. If I loved one I knew, if I had a significant other and she fucking lost an arm, I wouldn't be just like, hey, sorry, sayonara, what happened to you sucks, but like I'm gonna go and deal with my own bullshit real quick. No. And like before you come at being like, well, she felt like she was responsible. She wasn't. Quite literally, she wasn't, because let's take a fucking moment here and just hypothesize for a moment. Blake is never in the White Fang. Cool. Is Adam still in the White Fang? Probably. Does Blake's dad step down as leader? Still? Probably. Do they still become an extremist group? Probably. Does Adam lead a extremist faction in Vale? Probably. Does Adam still go there and fucking do that bullshit? Probably. Probably still overruns and takes over Beacon. These things still happen. The only thing that may possibly change is Yang doesn't feel the need to fight Adam, but knowing Yang and knowing that she's into a good fight and she's into the adventure, if she saw Adam, she would have fought him and that shit still would have happened. So like, no. Stupid. Just stupid overall to run away from that scenario. Like, this is a cute song and everything, but it's like kind of bullshit, because it's like, damn, while everything was nice and we were in college and able to hang at the quad and just eat like ice cream together, we could be in love and be by ourselves and just be perfect. But you know, when the going gets tough and you lose a fucking bodied limb, my love for you is just out the door and it's all about me now. Like, I'm sorry, but like, that's just facts. Like, that's just what happened. And like, it's not even, like, if you think I'm being overly critical of Blake, that is completely fair. But like, at the moment, for some fucking reason, she's the character that has two people that are head over heels for her. And I genuinely could literally, gun to my head, couldn't fucking tell you why. I really fucking couldn't. Because why? Like, genuinely, why? Yang makes sense. Sun makes sense. But her personality, like, doesn't. Like, I don't see the love triangle. I don't think she should be the center of it. If I'm being completely real, I just don't see why Blake is the center of it. The only thing that makes sense is that her motif is from Shadows, and you have a character whose entire thing is they burn like a light, and the other one whose name is fucking Sun. Like, it just doesn't, like, maybe I'm thinking about it too much, but like, fucking A, dude.
There's a garden
And like,
where I go.
I'm gonna say it, Yang was much more in love with Blake than Blake was with Yang, and I stand by that.
Leave me there, no one will know. In the springtime, in the sun, we can be alone without anyone. All the butterflies and the birds keep a secret, no, they won't say a word. But they watch us and they know, and they're happy as they see our logo. We'll sit for a while as I drink in your smile. It feels like a
If there's no problem with them being together, why does it need to be a secret? Like, that doesn't really make that much sense to me. Like, if this is a very accepting place, who the fuck cares if they're together? They're on a team. If they want to kiss, if they want to do that shit. Considering Yang's father ran through her entire team, or his entire team, I'm sure Yang has found a very similar Rizzy situation, and she'll stop at her sister, hopefully. But, like, fucking, just saying.
dream that's come true. My head starts to buzz and my heart fills with love over you. Baby, can't you see you could be with me? We could live inside a garden of ecstasy. You could be my queen, I could be your dream. Life's like a fantasy, maybe set me free. Let me be your bumblebee.
I think this is all mental. I think this entire song is like mental back and forth. I don't think this shit ever was said between the two of them, if I'm being completely honest.
Now the flowers are in bloom, and you chased away my darkness and gloom. When the wind blows through the trees, and your voice is like a song in the breeze. The doubts disappear every time that you're near. Clouds seem to run from the sky. The thought of your kiss sends my soul into bliss. I get high.
And when you lose your arm, I'm going to run away back to my home country. I'm not going to tell you where I'm going. And I'm also not going to write you or do anything to make it even remotely seem like I give a fuck about you losing your arm. And no, I will be defended by a bunch of people, and a lot of people will come to my defense over it and tell me that I'm not being selfish, and I do actually give a fuck about you. When in reality, if I gave a fuck about you, I would just simply be there. I'm sorry, even fictional characters, I'm gonna hold accountable when they deserve to be held accountable. You can't say this shit. You can't say she's the brightness to your gloom, she's the fucking whatever, and then proceed to the second she gets hurt due to something you couldn't fucking control. Leave. You can't have both those things coincide with each other. That's fucking bullshit. I can't sit there and be like, "Hey honey, I really love you." And then when something horrible happens to her, I'm just like, well, we get into a car wreck, it's my fault, and they get hurt, and instead of being apologetic and being there for them and like fucking doing something, like, I understand wanting to run away, but how the fuck can you say you genuinely love a person when in their time of need you fucking leave them? How could you possibly fucking say that? Like, that is a very weird way to show love, and it's not a way that I, in a million fucking years, would ever do it. Like,
Baby, can't you see you could be with me?
Yeah.
We could live inside a garden of ecstasy. You could be my queen, I could be your dream. Life's like a fantasy, maybe set me free. Let me be, yeah. Like a serenade, every word you say has me falling more and more in love with you. Like a pretty beat, you are oh so sweet. Every day is sunny, tastes like honey. Feel so alive, take me back to the hive.
gotta check something out real quick.
Now the flowers are in bloom, and you chased away my darkness and gloom. When the wind blows through the trees, and your voice is like a song in the breeze. My doubts disappear every time that you're near. Clouds seem to run from the sky. The thought of your kiss sends my soul into the sky.
Okay.
Get me on a roll. We'll sit for a while as I drink in your smile. It feels like a dream that's come true. My head starts to buzz and my heart fills with love over you. Baby, can't you see something? You said pretty bee.
For those wondering, I just wanted to double check something, and both their verses are entirely selfish. Like, low key. Like, it's crazy how, like, often love songs are just very selfish, like, oh, this is what you make me feel like. Yeah, but love is not a selfish thing. Love is a selfless thing. It is about putting yourself out there. It's about doing things for other people. It's about living in service and being there for the person you genuinely care about. And, like, I could be wrong, but neither of them are really saying what they're doing for the other person, just how they make the other person feel. And that, you could say that's a honeymoon phase. You could say whatever the fuck you want, but, like, that's just, it ultimately comes down to the whole thing, which is what I'm getting at, is that, like, I would love to be a Bumblebee stan, and I would love to fucking be a part of that ship or whatever, but, like, ultimately speaking, it's a very selfish relationship. like this description is, like, very selfish. And, like, yeah, before you ask, I do think a majority of love songs are very selfish fucking things, because it's typically all centered around the self and not around the other person, when it should be centered around, like it should be centered around what you want to do for the other person and the life you want to give them, because at the end of the day, that's what love really is. Like, it's sacrifice. It's putting yourself out there for another person. It's not like, oh, you make me feel like I'm the greatest person in the world. They're not gonna do that forever. That's just factual. Like, come on now. Like, that's, like, this is fucking
You are oh so sweet. Every day is sunny.
Yeah.
It tastes like honey. Feel so alive. Take me back to the hive.
And before you bring up Boop, Shine, and the other one, yes, those are also selfish love songs. I love them. I also love this song. I'm being critical of it because of the relationship it's about. Let's not even pretend like I'm not. Like, it just is. Like, I'm very critical of Blake currently. I will probably not be as critical as her next season or the season after that. Like, it's not because, it's really not even because of a hatred thing. It's just, like, logically reasoning it out. It just is.
Baby, can't you see? Just to be with me. We could live inside a garden of ecstasy. You could be my queen. I could be your dream. Life's like a fantasy. Maybe set me free. Let me be your bumblebee.
All right, sorry about that. I'm saving the fan made covers. I'm gonna be doing a greatest hits OST after I finish Volume 8. So I'm gonna do like fan made covers. I'm gonna do like the songs I really like, some of my favorites. I'm gonna come back to like songs like Sacrifice. That's kind of the plan there. But ultimately speaking, that was it for today. I hope you guys really enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you don't mind, just like, comment, subscribe. There'll be a Discord link down below. You know, the fucking yada, 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 yada bullshit. But anyway, I post every day. Hopefully, you're not too upset with some of my thoughts and opinions on certain characters and where they're going so far. But hey, I'm just an asshole in the basement. I hope you enjoy yourselves. Love and laughs. Peace out.